Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual D, Chiseled Adonis, and welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios once again for your 2025 NFL Week 15 game highlight commentary. On the second play from scrimmage, Nico Collins goes 57 yards to the house to give the Texans a 7-0 lead, and then on the ensuing kickoff, Arizona's eating butterfingers. Defense didn't even fully get off the field. They already got to come back on to get cooked again. The altitude in South Park must be sky high today because Denver's coughing up the ball. Fumble on the play taken away by Green Bay. Battling the AFC East, the Lolly Lule Low already inside the 10. Break! May would tuck the football, taking himself to the end zone to put the Patriots in front.
Here comes Mr. Sunshine.
Trevor Lawrence to the end zone. Brian Thomas with the reception. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
And now, no charges, no.
The Kansas City Bloods back in the swoop zone. Patrick Kermit the Frog Mahomes, he's going to run himself. Ribbit to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. And it's too easy for Patrick Mahomes. Why? Because
It's free real estate.
in the battle of the traded quarterback, Stafford. Intercepted by Aiden Hutchinson. He has no allegiance to Stafford. He wasn't there when he was in Detroit. And he's going to head to McDonald's. Can I get a McPixie?
Gotcha, bitch.
No McDonald's for you. The interception puts the Lions in striking distance. And on the very next play, Jared Goff would take out his Yu-Gi-Oh cards, activate the Egyptian god, winged dragon of Amon-Ra St. Brown to take a 7-0 lead in SoFi. Second and goal for Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts knows better to run it into the end zone. Dumps it off. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. Third and goal for Pewter City gym leader Brock Purdy. He finds a man who's wearing a protected jock strap this week. Jawan Jennings not getting punched in the balls, but he's punching it into the end zone to put the Niners in front. The Bears are on the move. DeAndre, time to use TM39, because Swift never misses to the end zone. Bears are in front over Cleveland. Think fast. The Saints D-line got penetration. The two fat guys tried to fuse their stomachs on Rico Dowdle, but he got out of the way of the polymerization to take it into the end zone to give the Carolina Panthers a 7-0 lead. Meanwhile, Jacksonville's continuing to give the shaft to the Jets.
Here comes Mr. Sunshine.
Trevor Lawrence playing backyard football, gonna dial up voicemail, call his own number to take it to the end zone. Jacksonville leads by 2 scores. Arizona got -7 yards in the first half, and they about to get scored on again. Woody Marks torpedoes into the end zone for absolutely no reason. He could have just scored a regular touchdown. Instead, decided to go and headbutt the Cardinals defense.
Success. 6-7.
Mr. President, do you know where you are?
Minnesota.
No, you're in Philly.
Get here.
Pickett getting the start for the injured Geno Smith, but he's getting taken down by the senior citizen Brandon Graham. But he came out of retirement, and how fitting. His first sack back is against his former teammate. Well, barely, because who really remembers Kenny Pickett was even in Philly? Battle at the bottom of the NFC East, and the Giants pass rush is using their heads, or dare I say they're using their Abdullah Oblongata Carter, takes down M&M's, Marcus Mariota for the sack. Meanwhile, Kyron Williams walks into the end zone to tie the game at 7 apiece. Back in the home of AEW, first start of Brady Cook's career. He's going to find his man in the end zone. Touchdown to cut the deficit down to 2. Look at his family. The product of their sexual exploits has scored a touchdown in the National Football League. Imagine if they didn't have that steamy Sunday night at their own personal Diddy party. They wouldn't have been able to celebrate watching their child score.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Wait a minute. You could have saw this video early and ad-free. All you have to do is become a member on my Patreon. So either click the link in my description or head over to patreon.com/chiseledAdonis. Not only you'd be helping out the channel, you'd also get all of my content early and ad-free before the internet even sees it. Any little thing helps, I appreciate you. If not, hit the subscribe button or follow button. Anything you can do to help out the channel. I'll see you on the inside. Another goal-to-go situation for QB.
Zesty.
Caleb Williams to the end zone. Got Chicago's favorite DJ Moore for the score. It's a 2-possession lead.
Break.
May taking off to the end zone again. Back-to-back rushing touchdowns for the Lolly Lule Low because
That's how a white man runs a football, you bitch.
Here comes Mr. Sunshine.
Trevor Lawrence got a man wide open.
What the fuck is that smell?
Somebody's tooting into the end zone. Was that vile smell coming from the Jacksonville running back, or perhaps the bottom of the NFC East? One way or another, the Commanders get into the end zone to make it a 2-possession game in meth life. Arizona able to stop the necrophilia from beginning because Trey McBride gets open in the end zone and finally score a touchdown for the Cards.
All right, and nobody's blocking.
Come here.
Cut that bitch off.
Mad Max.
Think fast, Blue Eyes White Privilege, run CMC to the end zone, touchdown.
That's how a white man runs a football, you bitch.
OH. Ayo! Bengals won another victory against the Ravens.
Come on, Joe.
Pass off the fingertips of Jamar Chase and intercepted by the podcaster Marlon Humphrey. The Baltimore Ravens take it away.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Say it ain't so. Old Man Rivers got the phone call off his lazy boy couch, becoming the second grandfather to ever start at quarterback in the NFL since Brett Favre in 2010. He hasn't played since the pandemic. Here comes anti-condom, no pull-out poppy, Phillip Rivers. The old man slipped on oxygen. He can't stay upright and goes down for a loss or two. Here I thought Joe Biden was in Philly. Evidently he's wearing a uniform for Indianapolis. The Bengay and Icy Hot has slipped underneath the cleats. Somebody press the life alert button. The grandpa struggling to stand.
And now, no charges, no.
Why is nobody protecting Madison Beer's boyfriend? Man's just got his chest caved in. Football is intercepted by the Kansas City Chiefs, and they're going to take over inside the 20. LJ8 would waste a little time taking advantage of the interception, but Zay Flowers doesn't give a damn because his hands are just for decoration, because the pass is ricocheted right into the hands of the Bengals defense. They take it right back. Pickett on third and manageable got nowhere to go with the football. Brandon Graham gets his second sack of the season. Just 2 months ago, this man was eating applesauce at the retirement home. 6-point deficit for the Broncos, but not for long. Bo Nix able to dump the football off, finds his man, and the Broncos take the lead at home. The Los Angeles Rolling 60 Crips back in the swoop zone again. Kyron Williams scores his second touchdown today, exposing both his left and right testicle. On the Lions defense, trap game for the Niners, and the Tennessee Titan wasting little time taking advantage as Cam Ward would find the hole in the coverage, connect with his man to make this a 4-point game. If Kyron Williams can score twice, so can the winged dragon of Amon-Ra St. Brown. Takes it to the end zone for the second time today. Detroit is back in front. Think fast. Lily Phillips is on the offensive line and has removed her butt plug. Look at the hole. Trevion Henderson rams his way through, and he's going to go the distance to the end zone. Touchdown. 21-0 lead. Necrophilia on the verge for Buffalo.
But you can't take this abuse!
Think fast, QB is in trouble. Myles Garrett takes him down. He's now 2 sacks away from the NFL record. Mans is really hunting down the Watt family. Both brothers in trouble. The Ravens in Bengals territory float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Where was the Bengals defense to stop Rasheen Ali on the catch and run untouched to the end zone to score the first touchdown of this game? The score remains
6-7. Not for long.
because Josh Jacobs would whisper in the Denver defense ear, "Hold my Nuggets, suck my dick." Touchdown Packers.
And now, no charges, no.
Kansas City trying to keep their playoff hopes alive. Jay Herbo under duress.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
One half of the exciting Whites leads the Giants down the field on the handoff. Tyrone Tracy breaks the plane to get the G-Men on the board at home. The Panthers trying to take sole possession of first place in the NFC South. Still leading by 7, but not for long because Devin Neal breaks the plane to tie the game at 7-all.
They told me bust out my AP. Perfect time, man. Got them baguettes up on my...
Get over here.
Cut that bitch off!
Green Bay had the lead for the length of an unchiseled Adonis fought. Bo Nix leads the Broncos down the field, finds his man in the end zone to regain the lead by 1. Lil Jordan with a big TD. No, cut that shit off. Give the touchdown to
Saquon Barkley.
all Eagles in Lincoln Financial Field, and the necrophilia is prevented from getting started as James Cook gets the reception from Josh Allen to finally get the Bulls on the board. Back to Lumen Field we go, and history's on the cusp of being made. Old Man Rivers. Anti-condom, no pull-out poppy. Phillip Rivers becomes the second quarterback in NFL history to score a grandfather touchdown. Literally 2 weeks ago, this man was coaching a high school football team that just lost in the semifinal. His team is cheering him on in Alabama. This dude came off his lazy boy and is cooking the Seattle defense. He's a father of 10 and trying to make the entire Seattle defense number 11. Back to meth life we go. The punt is going to be fielded at the 37-yard line. Jalen Lane right up the middle. Punter doesn't even attempt to tackle this man. He's going to go the distance all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. The Giants continue to be absolute trash. Not too long ago, we were all celebrating Cook for scoring his first touchdown. Now he's thrown his first interception on a spectacular catch by Monteric Brown. Just look at the concentration. Football touching every part of his arms like it's a pinball game on the computer. Under a minute left to go before the break. Jared Goff gonna air it out. Got Jamison Williams open in the end zone. Touchdown. A shot of whiskey brings the Lions a 10-point lead. Meanwhile, 30 seconds left to go in Cincinnati. Guess who found their hands? Zay Flowers back in the end zone. Touchdown. 2-possession lead for Baltimore. Bengals defense absolutely asleep.
Here comes Mr. Sunshine.
Is the Jets defense even on the field? Trevor Lawrence has 4 total touchdowns today.
White power! White power!
Keep it going, because one half of the exciting whites, Jackson Dart's gonna throw it straight to a Negro. Pass intercepted by the Commanders. Ebony and Ivory come together in perfect harmony for the takeaway.
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
And now go Chargers, go!
The Chargers offense been nearly out of battery the entire first half, but not anymore. Jay Herbo to the back of the end zone, got his man, holds on to the football, activating his dreadlock powers to cut the deficit down to 3. 52-yard field goal at the break for the Texans.
Oh, I blocked it.
The NFL's Wembanyama, Calais Campbell, gets his hand on yet another football. The senior citizens in the NFL are balling today.
Eat a dick, old man!
Hold on, it is I, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical, individual D, Chiseled Adonis. But of course, you already knew that. And what if I told you you could get your own personalized Cameo today inside 24 hours? If you book me over on Cameo.com/Chiseled Adonis to get your own personalized video message. I've done over 450 throughout the years, and I've been able to garner over 100 5-star reviews. So whether it's a happy birthday, happy anniversary, just a pep talk, or a roast, if somebody needs to be engulfed in verbal flame, I'm the man for the job. So make sure you go over and book me on Cameo.com/Chiseled Adonis. I'll see you on the inside. Think fast, handoff, Josh Jacobs. Look at that fat man just collapse on the ground. Big time pancake for the Packers O-line. And Josh Jacobs gonna go the distance to the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. We're in the second half across the league. Pewter City gym leader Brock Purdy to the end zone. Got Jawan Jennings again. Touchdown, Niners. Think fast, Jordan Love says fuck it. Christian Watson should be down there, but so is the reigning defensive player of the year. Yoink. Turn on the PlayStation 2. Patrick Surtain with the takeaway.
The ball is mine. Dusty.
Caleb Williams is in trouble. 4th and 3, nowhere to go. Taken down for the sack. Turnover on downs. Back in meth life, the G-men on the move again. One half of the exciting whites, Jackson Dart hangs it up, and Tyrone Tracy comes down with it for his second touchdown today. Straight out of Buffalo Wild Wings, the Buffalo Bills on the move. The reigning MVP, Josh Allen's gonna dump it off to Dawson, who takes the Patriot defense to the School of Hard Knocks to make it a 10-point game. Pickett on 3rd and 3.
Yoink.
Throws a pick, intercepted by Zach Bond.
Oh, nigga, give me one more gram. Tell me that.
14 grams of crack.
And the coke has been sniffed as Jalen Coker finds the end zone for Carolina and extends the Panther lead.
Now go home and smoke some more crack.
And look at Randy Orton slithering.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
Denver refusing to let Green Bay run away. Bo Nix to the end zone. Cortland Sutton with the sure hands holds on to the football to make this a 2-point game. 2nd and 20 for Jacoby Brissett. He's going to aim it towards the end zone, and he's got a man, but he plays for the other team. Pass intercepted in the end zone by Houston.
They told me bust out my AP, perfect timing.
Pass ricochet to himself, intercepted by the Chicago Bears.
Cut that bitch off.
And on the very next play, QB
Bestie.
is going to make them pay, because once again, he'd find Chicago's favorite DJ in the back of the end zone for the touchdown to make this a 3-possession lead.
When I seen him throw that ball.
And now go Chargers, go.
Hey there, I'm Patrick Kermit the Frog Mahomes, trying to keep my playoff hopes alive. Oh no, here comes the defense.
Bad frog, bad frog, bad frog, bad frog.
Here comes Mr. Sunshine.
The Necrophilia Challenge has officially began in the home of AEW, because the Jets may be dead, but somehow they're still getting fucked. Just when I thought Zay Flowers got his hands back, he drops a football in the end zone for absolutely no reason.
God gave you 2 goddamn hands for a reason.
They told me bust out my AP, perfect timing. Got them baguettes up on my neck, a stage. Give me that.
Sanders throws a touchdown, but to the defense as Johnson takes the football away in the end zone. The Bears defense continue to thieve quarterbacks all year long. Another goal-to-go situation. Jalen Hurts not even attempting the tush-push brotherly shove. Shovel pass over to Dallas Goedert. Has his 2nd touchdown today. The necrophilia begins in Lincoln Financial Field. Meanwhile, for Houston, they're continuing to cook the Cardinals. Wide open is Dalton Dr. David Schultz for another Texan touchdown. Necrophilia around the league. The Buffalo Bills building all the momentum. James Cook finds the end zone for the 2nd time today, and we've got a 3-point game in New England. Saints offense been asleep since the Devin Neal touchdown, and Tyler Shuck got his shoelaces tied together, taken down for a sack on 3rd down. They're going to have to kick a field goal. Pewter City gym leader Brock Purdy has his Niners in striking distance again on the jump pass to the end zone. Connects with George McGriddle-Kittle to make it a 3-possession game. Los Angeles on the move. Matthew Stafford rifles it to the end zone. He's got his man. Touchdown to take the lead. Parkinson's hands ain't shaking as he breaks the plane. 3rd and 25 for break. May is gonna air it out, going down the field, got a man. But he plays for the other team. Pass taken away by the Buffalo Bills. The Patriots have gone cold.
And now no Chargers, no.
Tie game in Kansas City. Jay Herbo under duress. Tandem sack for the Chiefs. The drive is over. Under a minute left to go in the 3rd quarter. Handoff to DeAndre. Use TM39 Swift, breaking through every single player on the Brown defense for his 2nd touchdown today to make it a 4-possession lead for Chicago. And from one necrophilia challenge to another, Arizona finally finds the end zone again as Trey McBride scores for the 2nd time today. The lead is 3, but not for long, as Blake Corum's going to find the end zone for the 2nd consecutive week. Made one Lion touch the ground as he'd go in to make it a 10-point lead. Final play of the 3rd quarter. Bo Nix says, I'm not losing at home. Deep down the middle of the field. Got his man who climbed the ladder. That's a touchdown from Franklin. And the Broncos take the lead going into the final period. Into the 4th quarter we go. 3rd and 5 for Jalen Hurts. A.J. Brown with the score. The Raiders are absolutely dead. Pewter City gym leader Brock Purdy waiting on Ash to walk into the gym, but Jeffrey Simmons gets a hand on the football. It's recovered by the Tennessee Titans at midfield, and they're going to take over inside 49er territory. And given the Titans are already in the death note, Cam Ward wants to make sure he can reward his big boy as Jeffrey Simmons flees to the back of the end zone. He's wide open. Nobody expected the fat man, and he records his 2nd receiving touchdown of his career, mere seconds after forcing a fumble.
Sick boys, rise up!
He's fat!
The Jets defecating on themselves because the elasticity is gone. Nonetheless, they were able to find the end zone and slow down the thrusting. The battle in the NFC least is still going on as Eminem's Marcus Mariota finds
I'm Scary Terry. You can run, but you can't hide, bitch.
Terry McLaurin to the end zone to make this a 2-possession lead again.
Here comes Mr. Sunshine.
Trevor Lawrence dumps it off to his fellow Clemson boy, Travis Etienne, making the Jets defense look like they're on a Pop Warner team. 5th passing touchdown of the day, 6th overall, as the Jets get absolutely destroyed in the home of AEW.
And now go Chargers, go.
Oh no, we're losing by 3. I gotta make sure I have some Mahomes magic.
You're not gonna get it, because Henley intercepts the football at the 1-yard line. Man's caught it like he was the receiver. The Chiefs are on the verge of being eliminated from playoff contention. 3rd and 15 for
Dusty.
Oh my heavens. Wow.
Myles Garrett picks up a half sack alongside Shelby Harris. Looks like the Bills aren't the only team making a comeback. Arizona back-to-back touchdowns. Michael Wilson participating in the 10 toes down challenge to make this a 2-score game. 4th and 1 for the Carolina Panthers, but they're participating in the Frank Costanza challenge, cuz
I stopped short.
Buffalo is trailing 21-0, but they took their receipt to the sperm bank, and Josh Allen would get their comeback as he'd find his man again in the end zone for the score. The Bills are in front, but on the very next play, the Patriots wouldn't even blink because Trevion Henderson would reverse field. Look at Drake May getting out in front. His lead blocker is his quarterback, and he'd go the distance all the way to the end zone. 2 50-plus yard touchdown runs today to regain the lead for the Low. Jacksonville's starters went home. The Jets are playing against the B team, and Butterfingers is what they're awarded. The Jets are making plays. Too bad nobody saw it, because everybody changed the channel.
They told me bust out my AP. Perfect timing. Got them baguettes up on my...
Shador is out there getting bullied. 3rd interception of the day, treating him like a child that has his belongings confiscated as the Bears would take this down to the 22-yard line. The doctors took 2 of his father's toes. The Bears took 3 of his footballs. And all you had to do was watch out for CJ. All these knockout commentaries had me thinking, why don't I knock someone out myself? So I came up with Knockdown Tea, guaranteed to help you sleep longer, sleep better, relax, and restore. Passion fruit flavored, so you know it's good. Simply take it 30 minutes to an hour before you go to sleep, and our slogan is 1 cup down for the count, 2 cups, throw in the towel. So make sure you click the link in my description. Head over to knockdowntea.com and grab your first pack today. OHIO, guess who's going in the Death Note?
Yoink.
Come on, Joe!
Pass intercepted by Chips Ahoy, Cal Van Noy, and he hands the football off to Alohi Gilman because he knows he don't got the speed anymore. And Gilman goes the distance to McDonald's. Can I get a McPick-6? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. The Bengals are heading to Elimination Station in this bitch. You got zipped on your home turf. The Jets would waste little time taking advantage of the takeaway as Cook would throw a touchdown to the other team. He's intercepted because the Jets continue to be absolute ass. What's love got to do with it?
Give me that.
Absolutely nothing, you incel. Football taken away by Riley Moss. The DEIDB takes the ball away for Denver. Buffalo drives all the way back down the field, handoff to James Cook. He's already scored once, scored again twice. His 3rd time today, the trifecta to regain the lead. Back over to MetLife Stadium.
Get over here!
Tennessee down by 3 scores, but not anymore. Tony Chopper Pollard breaks the plane, gets them back on the board. But did this help the Titans come back and win, though? Absolutely not. The Rams' high-powered offense drives down the field again. The Lions' defense struggling to get a stop. Parkinson to the end zone again. His 2nd on the day. The Rams make it a 2-possession lead once more. Last chance for the Giants. 4th and 5. Jackson Dart throws it up. Wan'Dale Robinson comes down with it to make it a 1-score game. The Giants are still alive. The exciting Why'd you throw the football at your own logo? I'm going to go out on a limb right now and put this on the record. The Texans are the most dangerous team in the NFL right now. These motherfuckers is on fire. Nico Collins has his 2nd touchdown today. The Cardinals are getting ran out of Houston. You scored 20, but H-Town did it twice. 1st and goal for the Lions. Direct snap to David Montgomery Burns, able to break the plane and score a touchdown. But did this help the Lions come back and win, though? Absolutely not. The Commander's on the move, and McNichols must have just had a McFlurry because he's sharting the football away. Abdullah Oblongata Carter with the fumble recovery. He laterals it over to Adebo. Adebo's going to take it inside Commander territory. The football's still alive. Lateral over to Holland. Holland's going to take it inside. Damn. Now imagine they did all that lateraling, only to find out that Carter was originally touched down by contact. Did all this help the Giants come back and win? Absolutely not. The Saints in striking distance, 3rd and 6 for Tyler Shuck. Over the middle, he's got CTE Poppy. Chris Olave with the touchdown to tie the game. And 2-minute Phil is on his way to the field. Rivers, fresh out of a 5-year retirement on 3rd and 7, got his man for the first down. Terrible news out of Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes was taken down and tore his ACL. His season is over. Just like the New York Jets, who keep turning the football over. Take the L out of lover. This game is over, brother. Jets, just end the season. The Jaguars secure a 10-victory season. Aaron Glenn, what you standing on the sideline for? Unretire and get your old ass in the game.
It's a huge announcement that you guys should hear. At 53 years old, I'll be making a comeback. And I'll be getting ready to play.
60-yard attempt for Indianapolis to take a 1-point lead through the uprights, and it's good. The Colts take the lead. Old Man Rivers. Less than a minute away from getting a victory for the first time in 5 years. The grandfather can taste it. Game on the line for Jordan Love. 4th and 15. They need a prayer, but the Lord not listening. Denver is the #1 seed in the AFC. $100 million man Sam Darnold led the Seattle Seahawks down the field, and from 56 yards out, Jason Myers regains the lead for Seattle with 18 seconds left to play. Old man Phillip is gonna need a miracle to get down the field. With Mahomes out of the game and the Chiefs approaching field goal range, they'd have to turn to 70s porn star mustache Gardner Minshew to lead them to victory and keep their playoff hopes alive. Gardner Minshew down the field, got a man. But he plays for the other team, intercepted by Derwin James, and the Chiefs are eliminated from playoff contention. The dynasty is over.
Oh no, I'm supposed to be there, not here.
36 times before, you were able to have a game-winning drive. Can Phillip Rivers do it again? Fresh off the couch, 44, grandfather of one, 1st and 10 seconds left to play, pass intercepted.
Kobe!
With the interception, take the L out of lover. This game is over, brother. No fantastic miracle finish for you. 47-yard field goal to spoil the Panthers' opportunity to take first place in the NFC South. It's through the uprights and good. The Saints play spoiler. Tampa Bay remains in first as they tell the Panthers to join the Browns, Bengals, Chiefs, Patriots, Commanders, Raiders, Jets, Cardinals, Packers, Lions, Titans, and Colts in taking out their Metro card and getting aboard the L train. But for the Chiefs, Bengals, and Vikings, despite the fact that they didn't even play, they ended up being mathematically eliminated from playoff contention. And you've arrived at Elimination Station because you go somewhere different. You'll be joining the Browns, Jets, Falcons, Commanders, Raiders, Titans, Cardinals, Saints, and Giants for your failures of winning enough victories this season in order to qualify for late January football. Your failures of not being absolute ass. Consider your names written down the depth note because your dreams of advancing to the postseason, your dreams of participating in Super Bowl 60, your dreams of hoisting up the Lombardi in 2026 has been absolutely deleted.
Just take the next break.
Mr. Krabs. We just passed the turnoff. My house is back that way, Mr. K.
Far out, little man. Far out.
Delete! 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 You will rest in peace.
Delete confirm.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
I hear the Shadow Realm's lovely this time of year. Let's find out if it's true!
YouTube family, do me a favor and make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Also hit that like button as well, because it really helps push the video out into the YouTube algorithm so that more people can come and see the content. Furthermore, make sure you follow me across all platforms on social media: Twitch, Facebook, Instagram. We've had Unreal Motion in 2025, and I'd love to keep that momentum going into 2026. And of course, the content that I upload over there, some of it I can't post over on YouTube because they're gonna end up giving me strikes for community guideline strikes. So if there's some kinds of content that you'd like to see that can't get uploaded over here, make sure you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and also on Twitch as well. Hey, I appreciate you watching the entire video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button on the way out if you haven't already. And on top of that, hit that notification bell as well. For whatever reason, YouTube's only showing my videos to 20% of my subscribers. So if you have already turned on the notification bell, turn it off, turn it back on. If you never turn it on, turn it on. I appreciate you.